And welcome back now to the Sydney Football Stadium. You join a crowd of around 35,000 here. And of course, predominantly, Illawarra Steelers have come from the south coast of New South Wales to crowd into Rugby League headquarters. The Broncos, they'll probably feel as though it's a similar atmosphere to what we experience here in New South Wales when we travel to Lang Park, because the Steelers have come up in their thousands for today's game. This, of course, is the match that will decide which side goes straight into the grand final and who, in fact, will play St George in the preliminary final next weekend. Magnificent structure, the Sydney Football Stadium. Of course, it's not the most pleasant place to be when the rains come. That's been the major criticism of it. But other than that, it's certainly on a fine day as a beautiful place to watch rugby league. They've been doing the Mexican wave. They've been chanting for their clubs, and they're ready for it now, this crowd of around 35,000. The Brisbane side, led out by Allan Langer. They won the minor premiership, and they won it so easily. Here's their team: O'Neill at fullback, Hancock and Carne the wings, Renoff and Johns continues that class. It goes right through the ranks. Walters, Langer, then it's Matterson, Carne, Gilmeister, Allan, Lazarus, and this man, Kerrod Walters, is back in the number 9, and he's going to make an enormous difference. Wayne Bennett is the coach. A couple of times we've interviewed him, and he's been supremely confident. And now here they come, one of the Cinderella stories that continues to unfold in this intriguing 1992 Winfield Cup. The Steelers from Wollongong. Young John Cross, 21, and Riolo is at the back. Wishart and McIndoe the wings, Rodwell, McGregor in the centres. What an enormous clash it's going to be there. Simon and Neil, they form the halves, and this is the pack. Cross, Pinchinelli, Dunn, Teachel, Waddell, and Schifoletti. He leads the side in the number 9 shirt. Graham Murray is their coach. They come together just for a last chat, last motivation. Greg McCallum is the man in charge of the game. It's come down, it seems, to a two-man battle, either this man or Graham Annesley, for the prized Winfield Cup Grand Final to be played today fortnight. Right to left then for the men in red, the Illawarra Steelers. The Broncos, they won the minor premiership and they won it easily. The top 3 sides are still with us, and that so often has been the case since 5-team semi-finals, as Willie Carne is asked to bring the ball back for the first time for Brisbane. Neil, our man of the match in the game against St George, away for Simon. John Simon. Oh! Gavin Allan came in and banged him, and McCallum has seen it. This will be a penalty right in front from 22 out.
And that was silly play there by Allan. The man had to be stopped, but to do it in that fashion, he was stopped, he was down, and Allan came in with a swinging arm, and that's criminal. 20 metres out, right in front of your own post.
Yeah, it's a cheap shot, that one. Fortunately, John Simon had half an idea that it was coming and was able to get out of some way. And it's going to cost them 2 points.
Steve Roach is with us today. He's our sideline commentator.
Well, we can easily see so early in this game that the Illawarra Steelers must put players like Glenn Lazarus and Gavin Allan away, right down on the ground, and sort of try and slow down the play.
Wishart with what appears a simple penalty kick at goal, but last weekend he missed a simpler one than this after we said exactly that. 20 metres out, right in front. No worries from this one. Rod Wishart makes it 2-0 in favour of the Steelers. Wrapped up there by Allan Carne and Gavin Allan. Schifoletti for Neil. Neil dropping it over into that corner, waiting it. I don't know that it was meant to find touch. It was more An opportunity for his flankers.
Knock on.
Knock on by Brisbane. Well, they've got a bit of the old semi-final jitters in the early part.
And they're not trying to find touch with these kicks. It's a better play. Well, there's Hancock, the ball just coming out. They've got such a good chasing game, the Steelers, that they want to quick play the ball from Brisbane. It's taking a long while for these big forwards to come back.
Here's a chance for Illawarra. Wishart is brought down 10 metres out from the line. They come left for Neil. He uses the cutout ball around the back. And now Riolo! Riolo! Stand by! It's a try!
Well, that is absolute class from the Illawarra back line. All came from the knock-on by Michael Hancock as a result from the kick, but they've gone out to their danger man. And there he is, Paul McGregor. Marvellous work to put Riolo in a gap, and the man on the ground there, the number 4, Chris Johns, he's a great defender, but they beat him hands up there.
Well, I thought Johnsy made a mistake in just going in here. There was 3-on-3, should never have been a try, but Johns didn't stay on his man, Riolo, who put in a great effort to go in the corner there. Took a while for McCallum to make the decision, but it finally went the Steelers' way, and they've got off to a great start. A shock to the Brisbaneites.
And as soon as you can put a defender back on his heels, which they did to Chris Johns there, you're halfway towards beating him. That's what they did to Chris Johns, and a marvellous start, Steve Roach, for this Illawarra team.
Yeah, it certainly is. If they needed any confidence, that's the sort of confidence they needed to get up early. But I think Chris Johns is a bit worried about Steve Renou's defence. He went in there to help him, and that's a cardinal sin.
Well, dream start for Illawarra. The Broncos, though, with their own lapses, built the pressure. They built the pressure for themselves, and Illawarra able to capitalise. Wishart with that penalty goal earlier. 1 from 1, this time from the sideline. 25 metres out. He'll take a big kick from Wishart. The breeze swirling around. Oh, he sent it way out. No goal. Illawarra leading Brisbane by 6 points to 0.
Playing a short kicking game. Riolo was in very good position there. Langers, he's the master at it, putting the little one over the top and regathering, but well read by the Illawarra cover.
Skiffaletti. They couldn't put him down. Now, Rodwell strides up the centre. Michael Neal. John Cross off his right foot. Picks up McIndoe. Beats Carne. No, he doesn't. Carne got him again. McIndoe's lost the ball at the end of all of that.
Yes, it's coming.
Well, they've had their chance to show us their attack. Now their defence. Kevin Walters. 9 out from the line. Renoff. Gilmeister gets it back for Kerrod Walters. Away for Carne. Taken by McIndoe. Gets away. Comes out to the 22 line. Normally, though, the team that's won the most scrums is the team that's on the back pedal. Wide ball for Rodwell. He gets the legs pumping. He tried to get it inside the 22, but the gap closed. Neil works the blind side. Skiffaletti tries to promote it. They're 15 out from the Broncos line. Neil, inside ball for Dunn, steps away, looks back, finds the support. I think it's John Cross that's down there. It is. He plays it 5 out. It comes blindside for Simon. It came off a Bronco, but then came off a Steeler. So it's going to be a knock-on, probably against Illawarra. I thought it came off the legs of the Brisbane Bronco player.
I think you'll find he's ruled that it's a knock-on to the Brisbane side first, and Illawarra will probably have this feed.
Langer. Wide ball now. Out from Kevin Walters to Willie Carne. They've got the fullback to beat. Gives it to O'Neill. Turns it inside. Kevin Walters. Kevin Walters. He puts the icing on the cake. Superb Broncos try.
One of their best. All you can say is magnificent work by the Broncos. It's taken them 20 minutes to settle down, 25, but they're on the board. A great try to the Broncos. Started with some great passing. Beautiful pass here by Kevin Walters to Carne. A bad miss by McIndoe. And then a simple case and draw and pass. Cross came over and cover. but O'Neill found the man on the inside. Kevin Walters, who started it with the pass, he finished it. Well done, Broncos.
Well, Terry Matterson's kicked 67 goals for the season. None more important than this one. And the breeze won't help with this one, Ray.
One of the few old-fashioned kickers left in the game, Terry Matterson. 23 out, one in from touch, left the boot okay. It looks good. The flags are up. Great kick by Matterson. 6 points all. The Broncos come streaming back. He can smell a try, Kevin Walters. Langer, long ball away for Kevin Walters now. Matterson out wide. He makes the break. Renouf takes it inside 32. Finds Hancock, who in turn gets a pass away.
And it's dangerous when you get a few sets of them inside the half. Brisbane are going to have to pull out all stops here. And as the touch judges run onto the field, and he and McCallum have moved over towards the east.
8.5 minutes from half-time, and there's the penalty. Penalty goes to the Steelers. 22 out, 15 in from touch. That was the tackle, and there was a little short arm.
Forearm job.
That's what he's got. 2 points waiting for him. In flight, he's hooked it too much. No goal. Scoreline remains at 6 points all. They make the tackle. This is Carne.
We're into the final 2.5 minutes here. An important time for Illawarra.
Kerrod Walters out from dummy half, looks for support, finds a player, back to Langer! Langer! Oh! The magic of Langer! Langer puts it down!
You're right, Rabs. So what? Oh, put that down to Kerrod Walters. He's the man who made that little dart from dummy half. He's done it all game. He's also made 20 first-half tackles. A great performance by him. But he went up, found Terry Matterson in support. This is a beautiful pass. Piccinelli couldn't knock it down. And one-on-one, Langer's going to beat anyone you like. I don't care who you are. Would have beaten the best in the game with that right foot step.
Well, great skill here. And there's the key to it. Kerrod Walters getting out and keeping the ball alive. This is a magnificent ball from Matterson over the arm of Piccinelli. And then the big right foot step. David Riolo left sprawled on his back under the post. And that was with 2 minutes to go. And again, we've seen, as we've had throughout the season, that danger period pays dividends. This time it was for the Brisbane side.
Beautiful goal earlier on. This one, so simple for Terry Matterson, straight between the uprights. And it's 12 points to 6 in favour of Brisbane. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Carne chips ahead. Riolo has to go up. Carne makes the tackle on him. And the siren will sound with the scoreboard showing Brisbane leading by 12 points to 6. Tries by Kevin Walters and Allan Langer. Terry Matterson 2 from 2. And Illawarra, the try coming from Riolo. The goal, of course, kicked by Rod Wishart, 1 out of 3. Just on their own side of halfway. Matterson pops it down for Kerrod Walters. Now for Langer. Spread back and away for Kerrod Walters. Willie Carne. McIndoe beats him. Gets inside another. Now he's pulled down and loses the ball. Well, tremendous effort there by Willie Carne.
And they got back there in time.
Hancock. Away from Waddell. Hancock to the halfway. Great chase by Simon and Riolo. Kerrod Walters away for Lang. Out and away from Gilmeister. Smother tackle made out wide by McGregor on Matterson. G. Kerrod Walters gets the kick in on the last. The bounce, it almost came down into the hands of Willie Carne. Kerrod Walters to dummy half. Out the back for Langer. Across now for Johns. Pushes away from Dunn. Gets away from another, but not from Skiffaletti. 5 metres from the line. Langer's calling it on the left. Langer, long pass. Kevin Walters struggles with the defence but pulled down 11 metres out. Langer again. Little sprint, in and away, and down. Langer, I think, has got his second try.
Yes, he has.
Yes. Langer scores his second.
And the great players in this game make things look very easy, and that did look easy. He just took the defence on, got the step going, and he beat a couple of players pointlessly. 16 points to 6, 12 minutes into the second half. 18 minutes into the second half, I'm sorry. There's the left foot step, beat the forwards, took Riolo on, carried him over the line, and somehow was able to get the football down.
Matterson. Only about 15 metres away. Similar margin off centre. Strikes it sweetly. Another goal for Terry Matterson. A further 2 points for Brisbane. They lead by 18 points to 6 now. Stampeding over the top of the player on the ground. Simon for Neil. Wide for Skiffeletti. Now for Cross. Cut out ball. Sends McIndoe down the sideline, but Langer was across there.
Beautiful play, Alfie Langer. Read the play sensationally, just drifted across. Carne made a mistake. He came in, left to Langer to go over and cover the fence, and they eventually forced the man into touch.
And there, Allan McIndoe, I don't think he'd have expected to run into a fullback for another 15 or 20 metres as Craig Izzard puts Bill Dunn into a gap. Here's Wishart getting involved. Great tackle, Kerrod Walters front on.
5 gone. Izzard is injured in the background. Skiffeletti puts the grubber through. It came off the boot of Lazarus. Dived on by O'Neill. Away for Neil. Simon's with it. McGregor now. Got a pass out the back. Rodwell supported. Quick play the ball. Izzard. Neil. Now Cross. Great work by the Steelers. Cross, supported by Billy Dunn. He's been all over the place today, Bill Dunn, for a big man. Now the Steelers crowd get behind their team. Dunn away for Walsh. It's on the carpet, picked up by Cross.
Yeah, that was great pressure defence. There's 6 to go now. Great defence by Gilmeister.
Riolo tries to make the split, wrapped up by Lazarus. Quick play the ball. Waddell for Skiffeletti. David Walsh tries to put a hole in the defence. 12 metres from the line. Skiffeletti for Neil. Izzard runs decoy. McGregor tries to get outside. The ball comes off the back of Allan Langer. Neil drops the ball. Gilmeister. Izzard and Simon making the tackle. 18 to 6 in favour of the Broncos. Langer runs straight at them, comes out the other side, puts Carne away for a try. Looked so easy, didn't it? But one has to marvel at the strength of this little player, Allan Langer. 22 to 6 after 68.
Well, he didn't have much finishing to do, Willie Carne, after the work done by Langer. It's just a show of strength. He's just pushed straight through Michael Neal. And then the simple pass to the right-hand side to Willie Carne. John Simon had come again. He was another player who was beaten in that tackle. A lot of tries for Carne.
Matterson has got 3 out of 3, but he's on the sideline. He's got the length and the height, but it's got away. No goal. Brisbane leading by 22 points to 6.
Well, as we said, they started the game off at 100 miles an hour, and unfortunately, their intensity did drop a little bit with a mistake made here. Skiffeletti picks up Michael Neal. He won't have the pace. John Plath coming across, drags him to the ground. Now, they'll work to the end here, but they have made a lot of elementary mistakes that we haven't seen late in the season from them, and they've missed too many tackles.
Wide passing by Illawarra now. Rodwell goes back inside. 22 to 6. 8 3/4 to go. Izzard, short ball for McGregor. players right in front of Steve Roach.
Yeah, great to see Mark Hone get a run. He's been one of Brisbane's best all season. Even when the representative players were out, he held the side together, along with Gilmeister.
Bill Dunn. Good work for David Walsh to go ahead. 15 out from the line now.
Well, come the blind again. John Simon's got a few people out there, but Brisbane have recovered pretty well. Simon tries to get that miracle pass away. It hasn't worked, and Renouf will come up with the football, and that just about sums up the performance of Illawarra over this last 15 or 20 minutes.
Simon, Neal, cuts out Walsh. Came off the hand of McGregor to Rodwell. Out to Wishart. Beautiful tackle by Renouf.
That'll be a penalty. It'll go to the Steelers. Thought that Wishart, the tackle had been completed.
No, I don't think he was dragged out, Sterl. I just thought when he was getting up to play the ball, here's the beautiful covering tackle by Renouf. He's into touch there. The touch judge missed it, but he did see him put his foot in the touch when he got up to play it.
They're pretty happy with the scoreline.
Rodwell. Wishart. Wishart, pulled down high.
Well, Glenn Lazarus is the man we'll be spoken to here.
Waddell about 3 metres out. 2.5 minutes of the match remaining. Izzard gets it away from McGregor. McGregor comes around behind Bill Dunn. I thought it should have been a Shepherd. It's gone out and Wishart puts it down. They'll rule a try here. Wishart gets the try. But I still believe that Bill Dunn ran a decoy which created an obstruction. 22 points to 10.
Well, let's have a look at if there was a Brisbane player taken out here. Well, I don't know. Well, Allan Langer was the man that was always going to make the tackle on McGregor. He was allowed to come up with it. I know that one of the Brisbane players was taken out, but he was never going to be his man. One of those decisions that could go either way. It's not going to make any difference to this course of this game. A very good try scored late in the match, Fatty.
Yeah, some great skill there shown by the Steelers. Some good hands by the centre pairing of Rodwell and McGregor. 22-10. This is a very important kick, you know. If he kicks this and Illawarra have got another set of 6, they've got a sniff. Anything could happen.
What are you on, footy tag?
No. But funny, it's a funny game, rugby league.
It's not that funny.
The game
And he's kicked it.
Look at the kick from the sideline. A perler of a kick from Rod Wishart.
You can get on with me with a minute and 10 seconds to go.
Well, I wouldn't like to, but anything can happen. It's a minute to go.
Well, the kick from Wishart was absolutely spot on from the sideline. Carne decides to reply with the kick. Riolo cleans up in time. The siren sounds, and Brisbane have won by 22-12.
There's a touch judge on Ray for that last little incident there between Carne and Wishart. Nothing in it really. Carne was just holding back Wishart full time.
So McCallum says, that's it, no more. 22-12. 4 tries and 3 goals for Brisbane. 2 tries for Langer. Tries by Kevin Walters and Willie Carne. Illawarra 2 tries and 2 goals. Losing by 22-12.